Hey guys, it's Sean. We're back for another round of Training Day Tuesday. Today we have Mr. Oliver. He's about an 8-month-old golden retriever, and we're going to be working on some people greetings. So stay tuned. So if you watched my loose leash training video, we talked about a few different steps, 3 critical steps to getting a dog to behave on leash. So the first one is going to be just to keep the dog's interest, keep their focus. Today you see he's very focused on me. I have some nice training treats here. Loves the treats, and that's a good focus. But you notice right now I'm not very close to anything exciting. We're approaching lows in the background. I always like to start far away from the major source of distraction to give the dog a chance to work on his impulse control as we get closer. So again, I discussed it in more detail in the loose leash training video, but first I want to build up Ollie's ability just to handle the distractions, just to handle the excitement that comes with meeting new people. So right now he's under great control. Let's move closer. Alright, so we've moved about half the distance to the Lowe's entrance here. You see Ollie's still under pretty good control, but he is starting to get a little more excited. So it's important I take a break to get his control again. And as long as he's willing to take my treat and kind of respect the loose leash, then we're good to go. So let's go closer. Okay, now we're closer to the entrance, and you see there's a lot more activity here. You have more cars going by, you have people going by with their shopping carts. Very distracting for any dog. So Ollie's still on a nice loose leash here. I'm still able to get his control. May even get him in a sit here. So you see the fact that I'm able to get him in a sit means he's still under great control, and we can keep going closer. I'm right outside the entrance now. You see the door in the background. So people are starting to come and go. Ollie's pretty distracted here. So I want to take a little break, a little pause to make sure he's still under control, still paying attention to me before we try to go inside where we become the peak of distraction. See, he's still taking a treat, so he's still under pretty good control here. You see the leash is still loose, and he's not pulling me, he's not going crazy for anybody. So again, I'm going to give him a minute here to relax before we proceed. Okay, so coming in the door, the big sliding glass and all that is one of the most distracting things, or even intimidating things that a dog will go through. So we came in quickly. You notice the greeter there tried to actually greet him, and I was pulled back. It's a little bit of fear. It means he's not 100% confident with greeting people. So we'll also work on that as we work on his greeting skills today. If you haven't seen my loose leash walking video, you may want to check it out. Because I talk about 3 critical steps. One is choosing the right equipment, one is never let them pull, and the other is always keeping control. So today I've chosen kind of my go-to leash, and that's our slip leash. That's the same one I used in the other video, and that gives me a little bit of correction for the dog as he's getting nervous or whatever may be happening. Obviously right now he got pretty comfortable with me and just decided to lay down. So let's start the walk. My primary objective with Ollie today is to work on his greeting skills, particularly how to greet new people. So there's 2 key things I'm going to be watching for. One is if he has the confidence to greet them, but also that he doesn't get so excited that he jumps on them. So both those are challenges for new owners or for dogs. So I'm going to be working on that. We'll see how he does as we approach different people. We're on a main aisle. I'm going to walk Ollie down the aisle. As we see somebody, I'm more or less going to stop, get him under control, and then proceed. So I can't continue going toward the person as long as Ollie's in an excited state. So we'll see how that goes. did there was allowed Ollie to see the guy. The guy didn't try to greet, Ollie didn't try to greet, but we established some calmness with the guy passing by. That's what I'm going to do more and more, and we're trying to work up to where Ollie can be calm, approach a person, stay on all fours, and get the nice greeting. All right, we see a Lowe's employee down here at the end. What I'm going to do is just kind of slowly approach, keep Ollie under control, and see if we can get a greeting in. Can we use your help here? We're doing a little training video. This is Ollie. What I'm trying to do is keep, if you would just kind of stay right where you are, we're going to approach you slowly. What I'm trying to do is keep him from getting so excited when he greets you. Sure. So right now you see I got his attention. I'm cheating the treats here. We're going to go, for now, don't do anything, just kind of stay there, we'll come to you. Sure. Okay, would you like to say hello to my dog? Sure. Okay, I'll do it. So there we allow the calm greet, no jumping. I asked basically permission first, and then I approved for Ollie to say hello. He even stayed seated, which is really surprising, but that was a nice calm greet. So we'll keep going. Okay, you saw that greeting there. I kind of controlled the circumstances by asking the gentleman to stay back. That's not always how it goes because people are so excited to see the new cute puppy. But it worked. So Ollie stayed calm. It was a nice calm introduction. We're going to try a little more organic on this next one where I just kind of walk up to somebody and see what happens. One more thing I'd like to point out is you see there he went to a sit. Ollie did. Looked right at me. It's very courteous of him. It's his way of asking, hey, can I meet this nice guy? So because he did that, I gave him permission to greet, and I like to use the word greet, which is basically a release word to just say, go ahead and say hello. All right, there are two employees sitting around the corner here that we're going to try again. Because they're seated, it is less exciting for Ollie, so that's a good thing. So again, we all want to challenge him to the level we think he's going to succeed. So let's try it. So you see he loves that. All right, thank you all. Okay, we're going to try one final employee here. We're going to approach this young lady and keep Ollie calm in the process. See how it goes. Got a little distraction over here. Keep him calm. That's it. Good boy.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, that's it. Thank you. All right, so that wraps up today's session of Training Day Tuesday. Today we're working on people skills, people greeting skills with Ollie here. He did great for his first time out. A couple of key things. Keep working on that loose leash. See my video if you haven't already. But also really work with those distractions and keep the distractions. As long as he can handle his excitement, no matter the level of distraction, then we can keep going. If he has trouble with whatever's happening, like a plane flying overhead, then you need to wait and back off until he comes under control. But he did a great job. Some nice greetings for some people, and a special thanks to Lowe's and the employees today. This is Lowe's in Livermore. Thanks for allowing us to come in and do our training session. Stay tuned for more Training Day Tuesdays to come, and be sure to like and subscribe.